So here we have 2,500 points of Dark Mechanicum. A little bit of a change this week. What have we got, Vickers?
So we have 4 units of Thalax cohorts. So we have 3 units with lightning guns and they have destruction stickers and tank hunter. Then we have 1 unit with just with a melter gun instead of having the tank hunter. We go to my HQ, which is Scoria, the name character for the Dark Mech.
Dirt.
Then we have a unit of Castellan Battle Manipula, which have dark fire cannons, which are 2 shot, strength 7 lance guns. We have another unit here, but instead they have power blades, which gives them extra attacks in combat, and mauler bolters, which are 3 shots, AP 3, strength 6, pinning. We have another little HQ choice, basic, just to stick with some of the robots, and then we have Myrmidons, which is the complete anti-marine, with AP 3, strength 6, 6 shots each on each of them. We have Thalax, really quick scout unit, which will move up the board quickly. Got a Thanatar, just to bombard everything from the back with its mortar.
Brilliant. So that's 2,500 points of dirty, cheesy Dark Mechanicum. But hopefully something a little bit different for you guys. Right, Kenny, 2,500 points of Iron Hands. What have we got?
Leviathan in a Dreadnought drop pod with a fist and a shooty gun that's
Grab. Oh, the melter one.
Yeah,
Alright.
3-shot melter.
Phosphex launchers.
Yeah, and heavy flamers. Spartan, as it comes, we have about quad thingies.
Flesh
5-man. Yeah.
Dozer blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-man command squad, banner, heavy flamer. Lightning claws, everyone else is a chain fist. Terminator librarian. Praetor with chain fist and flamey thing and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Master of signals. Ooh. 3 thud guns with phosphex shells and shatter shells and frag shells.
Dirty.
10-man Volkite Culverin squad. And 3 veteran tactical squads with sniper.
There we go. So it's a Pride of the Legion here. 2,500 points of Iron Hands. Kenny's got first deploy. Set up first, go first, and he's chosen this table edge. Vickers is over here. So they start off with fortifications, lords of war. There aren't any, so straight on to heavy support, and the alternate. We'll come back to you after deployment and see if Vickers can steal the initiative. So here we have deployment. We've got the Thanatar, and you can see that Kenny's placed the objective he needs to get just next to it. And we've got the Vorax.
Yep.
We've got the Dirt Burger and 2 of his mates. We've got 3 Myrmidons, the 2 Darkfire Lancer guys, and the HQ. There's the Dark Mechanicum. We come over here. Volkite Culverin guys with the siegey bloke. Phosphex abound. Spartan with all the boys and all the toys. Vickers has placed his objective there. And then we have the quad launchers here. Got plenty in reserve. Leviathan and 3 veteran squads over here. And the Dark Mechanicum, let's just wander through. All 4 squads of his troops. What are they called, Vickers? No, you can't hear me. All 4 squads of his troops, the little guys, whatever they are, evil. So Vickers is going to attempt to steal first turn. Here we go.
Nah.
Oh, good.
Looked like it for a second.
So we'll come back to you after Iron Hands movement, turn 1. So Iron Hands movement phase, turn 1, Leviathan Dreadnought. Drop try there. Spartans advanced, Terminators have got out. We'll see what happens as we move into the actual psychic phase for Iron Hands. Say hello, Peanut Gallery. We don't usually film it, but the guys have persuaded me to do so because end of Iron Hand Psychic Phase turn 1, Psychic Shriek, 2 Vorax killed. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there's only 1 left. Right, so we're back at the end of Iron Hand Shooting Phase turn 1. We saw the Vorax bought it. The Thanatar got a good kick in. He's left on 1 wound.
Yes.
1 wound. And these boys are down to just Scoria. The 2 robots died, which was kind of my fault because Kenny shot his Phosphex launcher at the Thanatar after I said it was AP2. Vickers very kindly said, you can shoot that instead, even though we'd worked it all out. So, thank you, Vickers. Just
Very gentlemanly.
Dark Mechanicum.
What happened next time?
Not all knobheads. So that was Iron Hands turn 1. We'll move into Dark Mechanicum turn 2. Turn 1, sorry.
Yeah, turn 1.
So, end of Mechanicum movement turn 1. Scorio and the Myrmidons have formed a new unit. Everything seems to be coming back to try and drop this bad boy. Vickers has already said that his plan is to get some wounds back on the Thanator. Seems like he's got pretty good odds on doing it. Mechanicum cheese, got all of it. But, given Kenny's first turn, it could be quite a good fight we've got on our hands. Let's see what happens as we move into shooting phase. Mechanicum, turn 1. End of Mechanicum shooting phase. Everything piled into the drop pod, and the drop pod is gone. We've got some charges now. Vorax is probably going to go into the Leviathan. Scarios, or whatever his name is. What's he called?
Scoria.
Scorio is probably going to go in as well. We'll check out the ranges on that and see how we get on. One Terminator got killed by the Thanator. Unlucky scatter, but was going to get 6, ended up getting 2, killing 1. So at the end of the Mechanicum, turn 1, the plucky little Vorax got in, did a glancing hit on the Leviathan. Scorio decided not to bother. We'll see what happens now as we move into Iron Hands, turn 2. Let's have a look at his reserve rolls, Kenny.
Right, 3 exactly the same identicals.
Let's have a look. One unit.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Over there.
One squad coming in on the far side. We'll get back to you after movement phase for the Iron Hands, turn 2. Iron Hands movement phase, turn 2. Leviathan has got a little bit closer to the Thanator. We might see a bit of combat there. And the Terminators have moved up, and that's about it. Oh no, we have our one outflanking unit, and the guys have jumped out. Ready to put some shots into these. My hands are shaking for some reason. There we go, much steadier. Let's see what happens as we move into Psychic phase for the Iron Hands, turn 2. End of Iron Hands shooting, turn 2. Some wounds done on the Thanator, it's down to 2. Over here, these robots took a bit of a kick in, and the gaffer ran away. So we'll see what happens now as we move into the assault phase for the Iron Hands. I think we've just got one charge here. Kenny, you want to roll it?
On in. You have to move full cover.
Well, just roll.
Alright.
Oh, just! Can you overwatch?
Yeah, come on.
What's his front armor?
13.
I can't
Alright. You got a blast in it, so I can't blast it, but you can shoot it.
Fair enough. Combat phase, turn 2. So we join you halfway through the combat phase. The Leviathan has managed to do 1 wound on the Thanator, who is
3 hits, wounded on 2s.
Oh, let it go, Kenny. You have 2 wounds. Vickers is going to roll a single smash attack, hitting on 4s. Come on, Vickers. Yay! So that was the combat phase, and we move into Mechanicum, turn 2. End of the Mechanicum movement phase.
No, I'm doing it like this.
Turn 2. Scorius is moving up. We're going to rock and roll into these with a bit of a long bomb charge. These guys have dropped in, got to pop the Rhino. These guys deep struck, and we did have another squad next to them, but the augury scanner squad on the Volkite Culverins took them out. Let's see what happens as we move into the shooting phase for the Mechanicum, turn 2. So, end of Mechanicum, shooting phase, turn 2. The Spartan took a pen and is now snap firing. Terminators, 2 of them died, 1 wound on the banner bearer. That's all from Scorio's unit. Over here, Rhino is wrecked.
We also got 2 wounds back on the Thanator.
2 wounds back on the Thanator. Thank you, Vickers. So we'll move it now into the assault phase, turn 2 for the Mechanicum. Fight at the same time. Thanator's going to try and smash the Leviathan. In on 4s.
Hits. So what we need now?
Glancing on 3s.
I get to re-roll this.
Yeah. That's a 5.
So that's a pen. So AP2 plus 1 to this. So
Four.
4 is snapshots and can't move.
Yeah, it's not done at
No,
first.
combat.
But he's got a 4 up invul first anyway.
Makes it.
Saves it. And
Well, I'll just go then.
Thanks for playing, Vickers.
Fuck.
Yes!
1 wound.
6 up in then.
Oh, wound taken.
So he's down at 2 again.
But just to, yeah, we said he's made his wounds back.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, Vickers did a bit of jumping shenanigans a la Eldar, and his little jumpy guys have moved into cover.
Got an 8 will not die in the Thansa.
Oh, it will not die.
It will not die, he's back up to 3.
Oh my word, will it ever? So that was Mechanicum turn 2. We'll join you after the movement phase for Iron Hands turn 3.
I can't move.
So movement phase for the Iron Hands turn 3. Spartans turned round. Termies are moving up. These guys have come on here onto the objective. And these guys are pushing forwards. And that's about it. Let's move into the shooting phase for the Iron Hands turn 3.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, psychic phase. Sorry, it rarely happened.
5.
So Iron Hands shooting phase turn 3. The war of attrition is starting to pay. 2 Marines killed by their own bombardment. 1 Thalax killed. And that's about it.
Not doing too well now, I am.
Let's see what happens as we move into the assault phase for the Iron Hands. Turn 3. We've got a charge here with the Terminators. Anything else, Kenny?
I'm charging him.
And a charge here. Let's see what happens as we move into the assault phase. Iron Hands, turn 3. End of Iron Hands, turn 3. Yeah, big pillow fight here. Kenny's rolling double 1s and stuff on the wounds, so Thanatos just regenerated.
Let's roll in one.
This guy, what a little boss, took the charge, beat the hell out of him, caught him and swept him. This, bloody as you like. Down to 1 Myrmidon, Scorio, dirty, and the Praetor. Let's see what happens as we move into Mechanicum, turn 3. Things are coming back. Mechanicum turn 3. These boys are moving into charge the third guns. Come round the table.
Not so good.
And we've got another squad of Thalax down here, ready to take shots into the back of the Spartan by the looks of it. Little dude, he survived. And these Thalax are just moving in to go into the Marines in the corner. Let's see what happens as we move into Mechanicum, shooting phase, turn 3.
You want it there?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Mechanicum, shooting phase, turn 3, nothing. In fact, I'll just shoot it from here. 1 crew shaken on a Rhino. That's it. That was the entire shooting phase. See what happens as we move into the assault phase. Combat phase. Thalax killed one of the thug gun guys. Crew. They're stuck. Over here. Finally the Thanator is down to a single wound. Still on 1 wound. He's got a combat phase to get through. And over here, everyone's stuck. The mighty Scorio didn't quite do it. Let's see. Thanks, Kenny. Let's see what happens as we move into Iron Hands, turn 4. Turn 4, Iron Hands. These boys have moved up because they've not shot anything. Spartan has spanked it back. It's going to be putting some shots downfield, probably into the HQ unit there. The Marines are still hiding in the Rhino. These guys have moved up, probably going to put some shots in and then charge these Thalaxy thing. Oh, Thalax? Yeah, Thalax. And this Rhino's hiding.
Yay.
Let's see what happens as we move into Iron Hands shooting phase. Turn 4. End of Iron Hands shooting phase. Turn 4. 1 wound on a Thalax, that's about it. Oh no.
HQ dead.
HQ dead. Died like a dog to the Spartan. Let's see what happens as we move into the assault phase for turn 4. Iron Hands. End of Iron Hands turn 4.
Twisting
Thud guns have just given the Thanator thing, or whatever, Thalax a kick in. Somehow that happened. As we come round, the Thanator is dead. And the Thalax over here got beaten up. Kenny's just doing his consolidate. They got swept. So turn 4. Mechanicum, things should be speeding up pretty quickly now. Let's see what happens. Turn 4, Mechanicum. End of Mechanicum movement phase, turn 4. Scorio's moving up here, he's got to deal with this Leviathan and this Rhino. Thalax jumped up here. And that's it. Let's see what happens in the shooting phase for Mechanicum, turn 4. End of shooting phase for the Mechanicum, turn 4. 1 wound on a thud gun. And 1 wound on Scorio from a gets up. Into the assault phase, let's see what happens. Mechanicum, turn 4. So, Scorio managed to get into the Leviathan. Scorio managed to do 2 hull points. 2 glances from the Myrmidon. Ken's got 2 4-ups to make to save the Leviathan.
Do it.
Oh, next one! Still there. Still there.
Freaking.
Everything shot into these guys. It's the only Mechanicum unit left on the board. Still pretty tight. Could still go either way. There's only 1 turn left. They have stuck. They have survived. Let's see what Vickers does. In Mechanicum, turn 5. Oh no, sorry.
Combat.
Sorry. We do have combat, and it's over here. The Leviathan's going to bite it.
Oh,
Easy.
Scorio's got him.
Scorio's got him. Let's film it.
So 4 attacks against him.
Hit on 4s.
Oh, one hit.
D3.
That's no, it's automatic glance, so invuln save or die.
Ooh. Invuln save.
Of course he's got it. Of course he's got it.
Leviathan's attacks. None. Absolutely nothing.
Now he's got power axe.
Let's see if Power Axe can tank it on 6s.
Both
2
hit.
hits. That again.
Nah, he's not got it.
It's a drawn combat. Well, let's see what happens in Mechanicum. It is Mechanicum's turn now.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, Mechanicum, turn 5. So Mechanicum turn 5. Thalax didn't do a lot, sitting on the objective. Scorio finally finished off the Leviathan. 1 turn for the Iron Hands to try and finish this off. Let's see what happens in Iron Hands, turn 6. So this is the way the world ends. The Rhino died to the mighty Scorio, and that was about it. The objective contested by the Myrmidon, able to get within 3 inch. Ends up no surprises really, given what's left on the board. It's an Iron Hands victory.
What about 1 point? 1 point.
1 massive point, Vickers.
no.
To be fair, a really close game.
Oh, yeah.
Vickers with some horrible saving throws in turn 1, potentially costing. Who knows?
How can you say that?
Because it was horrible saving throws. Anyway, epic handshake, boys.
Thanks for the game.
There we go. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next week, where we have something else interesting.